Are we going to break out here? Yes? Because of all the good news going around, that shows that it points to China. Guys, we're now an XRP group instead of a part of XRP. This is pretty cool. Someone named Mr. Pool tweeted about China once upon a time, but look at the timestamp. 10.27. Do you know what happened today? They are getting ready to trade. Yes? Some kind of deal here? Guys from America and China? Okay, Mr. Pool pointed to China and said, tomorrow is the date. Okay, here's the timestamp. The deal should be made public this week. That is, President Trump's 100% tax would be taken away. Okay, it's clear that Mr. Pool is in a no, guys. It looks like we were ahead. Okay, and it looks like the markets are also going up. Hurry up. As news of a trade deal between the US and China spreads, NASDAQ 100 futures go up by almost 1%. The S&P 500 is now only 2.3% away from becoming the first stock market to ever reach 7,000. Hold on. Really? The S&P is now only 2.3% away from becoming the first stock market to ever reach 7,000. Guys, not at all. Yes? How come the stock market keeps setting new highs while cryptocurrencies are falling behind? Yes, there is a huge difference at play. This is what the stock market does, but cryptos are doing the same thing. Yes? It's kind of like being behind. Do you see that space? One of them is setting new all-time highs and new highs. The other is very far behind. Most of the time, these two markets are linked. Yes, this is where you need to catch up. Okay, it looks like the crypto market isn't telling the truth. Yes, it needs to catch up. The markets are really excited about this news, guys. But Mr. Pool told us again to be careful with China and explained why this is important. Yes, those look like lights from China. Yes, the art shows this. 1027 is also the date for tomorrow. That's interesting. A red light. That wasn't what I meant. I don't know, but the place where the news comes out might be interesting. Yes? You believe the story. That's why the stock market has been rising. But people sell news as soon as it comes out. That's how things usually work. This time, will it be different? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Then Big Short told us on October 30th, what is this? Let us look at the text. Up. This word in English means on top of, above, upper, or previous. To go up, get on, get up, or pay attention, okay? But this one just says, up, guys. Yes? In order to translate from Japanese, what does that mean? Okay, I think we'll go up. Yes? In easy English. This is also right before November hits, which month is very important because that's when the ETFs will start trading. What do you think? People have already started to sell. Do you see how the stores knew people would sell for $3 to $10? Yes. People have already bought at $3 and are still buying right now, even though the price hasn't reached $10 yet, because it's probably a cycle that's getting longer, state an Intel 2026 Big Short said. Why? I told the cab driver that I was in crypto for macro CGR. He also said he was. In other words, this crypto guy, okay, promoter, is an investor in crypto, but the cab driver also puts money into crypto. After that, he told me to sell everything since the cycle of 4 years was over. The driver told this person to sell because he thinks things happen every 4 years. Retailers think that the same things will happen again, at least makes sense. That's right, but Big Short says no. He always leads the community and says 2026, so don't be fooled. The year is not 2025. Yes, people would sell 2025 here for $3 to $10, but he answered with a dance of numbers. Some see quick gains, but real thinkers see more than just gold that will fade. In other words, if you hold above 10, well, if you go for a moon here, you are a real prophet, you believe in the goal, you have faith in the idea of what will happen. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It hasn't even started yet. One of Ripple's leads on partnerships told us that the Xbox will be forming more public agreements with swell speakers. We know of a few, but BlackRock, Fidelity, Citi, NASDAQ, and others have not yet been named. Can you guess who was already named here? Get ready to sell in 2025. Some of the companies that are part of this are Citi, BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan Chase, MasterCard, CME, Group Moody, State Street, DBS Bank, Bloomberg, Society General, and many more. Everyone who goes to Ripple Swell, yes? So all of these organizations or businesses will give one of their slaves to Ripple Swell. Guys, if not, the head will be there. They must have some kind of news up their sleeves, right? The speakers on the Ripple Swell 2025 are better than those on any other swell. Now picture from Luke's point of view what the project flow looks like in 2026. Wow, I've seen you call your partners to your own conference. Can't wait to see the public stream when it's made public. There might be something at Swell. Okay, so this person right here is said to be a relationship lead at Ripple. He's telling us that just picture what 2026 will be like if we can already see talks with these groups or partnerships taking place. Yes, in plain sight, which is at Ripple Swell. 2025 was already crazy. I hope that 2026 will be better. 2025, a lot of chaos. I hope that 2026 is not like that. Lord Belgrave wrote this. I've seen the NDAs, meetings and quiet agreements between Ripple, big institutions, and central banks over the years. I sometimes wonder if anything has really changed. Are those deals still valid? Are there any real options at this point? I don't see any changes. Behind closed doors, plans have been made for how everything will go. That's it, okay? So that means that NDAs haven't been released yet, guys. When they are, I'm not sure what will happen to the crypto business. Yes, people will be shocked, like this. Changes. All decisions about the spot XRP ETF have been put off. Because the US government is still shut down, the SEC's review process has been stopped. Franklin's XRP ETF has a new due date of November 14th. Once the SEC starts working again, new dates should be set by the middle to end of November. Take a look. Okay, guys. It looks like November is a trigger month. Last but not least, because the ETFs will be launched here, right? They will probably cause a lot of money to flow in, okay? It's great to see so many positive and lovely tweets. But for today, 1026, Mr. Poole told us not to be scared and to get ready for what's going to happen. Guys, every time I see something very mysterious from Mr. Poole, it makes me think of a new war that would happen all over the world. Okay, guys, if they're going to do it anyway, they might as well rip off the bandage. I have no idea what is taking so long from Elon Musk. Don't forget that Big Short used to follow his account. Let that sink in. You're going into Twitter, HQ, 1022, and 1026. I remember this, guys. That's really strange. I remember seeing this tweet. Yes, and he walks in with a sink, guys. That's right, he makes jokes. Today is 1026. Yes, the bird is free, by the way. Yes, the bird turned into an X. Okay. Before, it was a little blue bird, but now it's an X. What is that? XRP, taking the form of a bird. That's when Elon Musk took over Twitter, 1026. What does he mean when he talks about the new world? Yes, a new banking system based on XRP. So what does he mean when he says it's too late to change it now, right? You'll see everything when we come out. When we come out, that is when more than one person comes out of something, we would have already seen everything happen. The past has a way of going in a circle. If you look more closely, you'll see it all. But hurry, because as soon as the clock strikes 2 o'clock in the morning, the change will be over and cycle 22 will begin. What place will you be to see it all? That's interesting. The one thing I want to stress is that I hope whatever he's saying here speeds up, right? Because everything moves so slowly. Guys, I thought things were going to move quickly, right? It all seems to be moving so slowly, okay? I hope everything goes quickly.